These are 10 Amazon products you need under $6. Yes! Welcome back to the channel. I'm the YouTube deal guy, Matt Granite. If this is the type of content you would like to see, please give this video a thumbs up. And if you subscribe with your notifications turned on, I will be your hookup left, right, and center for awesome deals and finds. And the products that I have found today aren't necessarily necessities, but they're highly practical, they're a lot of fun, and they are all located in that video description box. A reminder, I do use affiliate links, so if you're kind enough to use one of my links, I benefit, and you'll benefit by these finds. This was a difficult video to do. It was highly requested, but some of the prices have fluctuated. So at least at this moment, prices are under $6. Let's start with the Kitchen IQ 2-stage knife sharpener. I'm gonna show you this in action, but right now, list price, $7.52. Price $5.99 with free shipping for Prime members, and if you're not, you can use that free 30-day trial. If you use your knives frequently to open up packages or mistreat them some of the ways that I do, including putting them in the dishwasher, which you're really not supposed to do, but again, things happen. The knife sharpener has this rubberized bottom, so it's not going to slide around a lot, and I know I'm going to make a lot of you nervous right now handling sharp objects, but it's a quick, easy 2-stage sharpen, so you have the coarse side like this, and a sharp knife is your best friend in the kitchen. A dull knife is one of the leading causes of emergency room visits because the knife is doing the work when it's sharp rather than you. This is actually an apple that I picked with my daughter at an orchard last weekend. And this is one of my duller knives that I have now sharpened. And it's hard for me to share my excitement with you, but I will tell you that this is cutting like butter. It's definitely cutting better. Again, it's something that you need to experience for yourself, but you can read the reviews in addition to my wonderful apple slicing demonstration. The second must-have product on Amazon under $6 is actually under $5. We're going to open this in a moment, but it is a spoon and stovetop utensil holder. And this is probably going to be my wife's new favorite product ever, given the mess that I make when I cook. $4.99. For this set of two, you can not only balance your utensils nicely, you can actually put quite a few of them in here while you're cooking. So sauce, oil drip off doesn't show up on your counter. Also for lids, if you are cooking, you're making a soup or there's condensation, you don't want it to drip down, you can easily lean up a lid and then have the parts that you're concerned about touch this. It's also good for heat retention, keeping everything all safe and balanced. These also have a no-skid bottom, so they're not going to move around a lot while you are cooking. The third product is such a big deal, it's double wrapped. And actually, it's your choice of $4.99 or $5.99 for a bottle cap opener. And I chose the $5.99 because, let's face it, sometimes I'm a big spender when I'm providing for my family. $5.99 for two of these, and this is just a fun way to open up your favorite bottles. Let us put this to the test. Clearly one of the most awesome bottle openers ever, the Cap Gun bottle opener, ready for any type of bottle that you need opened. You can even press this down while you do it. And there you go, voila. The fourth must-have Amazon product under $10 is also under $5 right now. $4.49 for a sheet of 100 clear self-adhesive door dampening rubber jelly buttons. And I'm going to show you that I have this all over my kitchen right now in terms of all the cabinet doors. There's different areas where you could use this, but a lot of people are not aware that this exists as a product that you could buy to protect your furniture and also at a cost of $4.49 with free shipping on Amazon for Prime members. You can see I have these everywhere, door handles when you close them. Although these are soft close door handles, there's no further noise when they close. I also have these in use under bathroom cabinets. The fifth product under $6 today as a must-have on Amazon. And by the way, ladies, number 7 is awesome and my wife's gonna join me for that. But this one right now is an Amazon Basic silicone hot skillet handle cover holder. Even if you have a pot and pan set where the handles don't get hot when you're just doing stovetop cooking, these are great because they work for the oven. They give you up to 475 degrees Fahrenheit of coverage or 250 degrees if you are Canadian and you respond to Celsius. These are made by the Amazon Basics brand, so very well rated, dominant in the category, more than 11,000 nearly perfect reviews. Let me show you these in action. All types of cookware conduct heat differently through the handles, but on cast iron, I would never in my life consider grabbing this unless I had a silicone protector like this. For whatever it is you're cooking with high heat on the stove, even low heat, you can burn your hands very badly on cast iron. this is a game changer and something that you can also use this with the oven, both to deposit it into the oven and remove it afterwards. I could just put this right into the oven. And for this type of situation, you can then remove it quite easily and all done. Number 6 is a metal bar of soap, kind of. If you've cooked with garlic or onions or anything where your hands smell like fish for the rest of your life, that happened once and anyhow, metal goes a long way. And this is a stainless steel soap bar at $4.99 where it is designed to easily remove odor from your hands. Let's see if this actually works. At $4.99, this is a great grab if it actually does. The obvious demonstration would be cutting garlic and then seeing if my fingers smell, or fish. But I figured, let's make this more creative. Let's take some really strong garlic aioli and just get this all over my hands like so. This is garlic aioli right here. Just really gonna get this into my skin. Woo! Feels kind of like a really exotic moisturizer. Whew, there's a smell on that. Now I'm going to just wash my hands with this. Let's just get it off. I'm not even gonna use soap. I wonder if this moisturizes. It's very nice. Yeah, my hands really do smell like garlic. And now let's use this metal soap. So we're gonna put this all over my hands, just as you would use soap. Not yet, they still smell. Nope, they still smell really bad. All right, apparently I wasn't using this properly. You need to run cold water over it and use it like a bar of soap with the cold water going over your hands. Night and day, seriously. It's as though I did not moisturize my hands with garlic aioli. Wow, okay. If you use it properly, to my surprise, this really does work. The 7th product I have as a must-have under $6 on Amazon is a makeup remover 3-pack. Wow, that's a really up-close photo of this one. But the big question is, for $4.49 where you get a 3-pack, does this work? Let's ask my wife. All right, husband and wife makeup test removal. But you're doing the makeup part. Here you go. This is the under $5 towel.
I'm gonna wet it. We're gonna try it on one side of my face.
You know how some people have like a good side? All of your sides are good.
So that's one.
Did it do anything?
It did. My skin is now red.
But in a good way?
It is. It took my makeup off. It feels really nice. And it's exfoliating my skin as well because it has a little bit of fiber. So I really like that feeling. And then I'm going to compare it to a Neutrogena wipe on this side. And although you can see it better on here, this one actually felt a lot better on my skin. And I think it's taking it off better as well. And I forgot to mention, I wear waterproof makeup so that it lasts through the day. And this with just water took my makeup off. And I didn't have to do anything else and use anything but water. Another benefit too is there's no alcohol. There's nothing to dry out your skin, especially in the winter. This is definitely something to consider. Amazon's choice, more than 8,000 nearly perfect reviews. This specific set is located in that video description box, so buy that if you are interested. The 8th product might be a bit much for $5.79, but with a lot of modern dishwashers not having any LEDs or LCDs or display options on the outside of your dishwasher, you do not necessarily know if the dishes inside are clean or dirty. That's something that happens all the time in my house. Sometimes we end up interrupting the drying cycle and the whole dishwasher goes crazy. So this is a dishwasher magnet where you can flip it to clean or dirty for $5.79. Given the price of the other products on this list, I would say that for this item, which astoundingly enough has more than 5,000 nearly perfect reviews, this should probably be $2 or $3 at most. But leave me a comment if you think this is something you would use or could use. But of course, for a lot of dishwasher situations, especially if your dishwasher looks like this, our last Bosch dishwasher had all of the controls up here. They were impossible to see when it was clean or dirty. And the one that we have right now in our new home is even worse. In the number 9 spot, a 3-pack of what this brand is going to tell you are desk colorful letter openers. And I'm going to tell you that is absolutely not what we use these for at $4.95. So yes, you can open letters with these. Great, awesome, wonderful. As a letter opener, specifically for when you're receiving checks or important things in the mail that you don't want to mess up, this just goes right onto the top of the envelope and then, oh, smooth like butter.
Your important mailing comes out unscathed and ready to rock. But when Mara has these really intricate braids that my wife puts into our daughter Mara's hair, these will actually safely remove the elastic. You don't need to reach for scissors or any other sharp object. Your hands are protected. And other than chopping off a good chunk of her hair the first time I used this incorrectly the first time, these are a game changer for women if you do have to remove elastics tightly in your hair. If you knit or do any type of crafts, they're also great for cutting string and yarn and things where they give you a little bit more of a precise incision as opposed to scissors. Just throwing that out there. Now, in terms of hair elastics, and Mara's actually at the park right now with my wife Daria, but if you watch, this is what I'm trying to say. So this is very tightly wound in her hair. I just put this right into here. I go upward away from her head and the hair elastic is cut, and it's an amazing trick for parents. And for any modern product user, the top 10 product as a must-have for under $6 on Amazon is a price of $4.54 if you choose one of these command cord bundlers from this specific seller. But if you actually move on to the 6 bundlers for $9.99, you're down to $1.67 for each. And just to show you these strong adhesives, I'll show you them in action in a moment, but they're easy to install to wrap your cords. And you can even use these in some unique culinary situations where you might need to protect cords. A great deal, whether it's $1.67 per bundler or 2 for $4.54. Amazon's choice, more than 2,000 nearly perfect reviews. It's now time to organize my wife's desk without her consent or permission. And I will mention that this is the perfect thing for me to use in my studio, but I want to do something nice for her. They do send you a second adhesive in case you mess up. So the idea is this goes onto the adhesive. The other end could be pressed against a desk or a wall. It's 3M, so you're not going to get any adhesive that comes off or sticks in any nasty ways to ruin things. You peel this. It's good to make sure whatever you're sticking this to is clean as well. You can use a wipe, but here we go. For the first wire, which is just the lamp, I'll put this adhesive here. I'll press down. You get this nice hook that comes out. I'll make this first cable a little bit more neat and tidy. And because it's a hook, you can just wind your cables off. So for example, when my wife unplugs her laptop, this cord doesn't fall to the ground. It's just something that she can more easily grab, put it back in and charge. She's not rummaging around under the desk and everything's just a little bit more clean and organized. So do you have a favorite product, or were you just surprised at how much bang you could get for your buck under $6? And these weren't add-on items, at least at the time that I was able to provide this list for you. These are legit free shipping items if you are a Prime member. All of the links to these, because there's variations of each product, in that video description box. And if you guys like this type of content, please give this video a thumbs up. If you subscribe with your notifications turned on, I will be your hookup left, right, and center like you wouldn't believe for the holiday quarter, beyond, and really to help you save as much money and find awesome, useful, practical products every day. That's what I strive to do. Leave a comment if there's another type of product list that you want me to tackle. The only reason I knew to make this video was based on the feedback you guys gave me when I made that top 10 list under $20 and $10 all on Amazon. And of course, I'm happy to target different merchants, including Target. See, that was fun what I did there. I just used the word Target randomly. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Bye-bye.